Picture this. It's the week before a wedding. Cake tasting is done, invites are out, and then, out of nowhere, someone asks about money, and the room freezes. The conversation blows up, people cry, and the couple spends the honeymoon answering texts from relatives instead of actually being together. That little glitch, it costs thousands. Money, trust, and so much joy.
Welcome to Danni's Den. I'm Danni, and today we're going to make the prenup conversation something that protects your family and your Sundays. Yes, even Eagle Sundays and Yankees nights, without turning love into litigation. Let's chat. Here's what you'll get in the next 10 minutes. 3 scripts you can actually use tonight. The legal basics in plain language, and how to draft parenting or routine promises that reduce fights instead of creating them. No legalese, just usable steps. Quick clarity first. A prenup is a contract. It sets expectations about money, property, and sometimes how families plan routines. It can say who keeps what, how debts are handled, and create agreed-upon guardrails for blended family life. But it's not magic. If someone was forced, lied to, or kept assets secret, a court can set the agreement aside. So fairness, disclosure, and voluntary consent are the 3 watchwords here. Let me bust a few myths fast. Myth 1. Prenups equal distrust. No, often they mean mutual care. Myth 2. Only rich people need them. No, anyone with kids, business interests, or student loans should consider one. Myth 3. Prenups control child custody. Absolutely not. Courts decide custody based on the child's best interests, not a contract.
Okay, practical part. How do you actually start the conversation without sounding accusatory? Use language that centers care and teamwork. Try, I love how we take care of each other. Can we carve out some time to plan for the future so we protect each other and the kids? That opens collaboration, not defense.
Another opener. I want us to start married life with clarity so money doesn't become a wedge later. Want to make a checklist with me? The word we and checklist turns this into a team project. It lowers heat.
And when you need help from an expert, would you be open to meeting an attorney together to walk through options? I want to understand what's fair for both of us. Neutral third parties calm suspicion and build trust.
Now, let me give you a moment of real tension you might hear. A partner might snap, so you're saying if we split, I get nothing? Listen, that's the fear. Don't rush to argue facts. Breathe, validate, and then offer a calm script. Here is a 3-sentence script to diffuse that exact line. I love you, and I'm excited about marrying you. I want us to protect our family and our routines. Can we schedule an afternoon to talk about money, kids, and the things that matter? Simple, human, and honest.
Short role play. I'll do quick clipped lines so you can hear the rhythm. Partner A, I want us to protect our kids and the weekends we love.
Are you saying you don't trust me?
Not at all. I trust you. I want us both protected if something unexpected happens, and I want our Sundays to stay sacred. See that last line, Sundays to stay sacred, brings the heart back in and reminds the other person what you're protecting beyond dollars.
On the legal drafting side, especially with blended families, you can add routine-focused language. For instance, to the extent reasonably possible, Sundays from 1 to 5 will be family time for Eagles games, or Wednesday evenings will remain Yankees night for my child. Those promises are about expectations, not a custody decree.
Tip on wording. Add flexibility. Phrases like, to the extent reasonably possible, and a review checkpoint. We'll revisit this after 12 months. Keep the agreement realistic and fair. No one wants a rigid rule that becomes impossible to live with. Timing is huge. Don't bring a prenup up the week before the wedding. Start months ahead so decisions aren't made under pressure. Full financial disclosure matters. Hidden debts or accounts can undo an agreement later. Also, independent counsel for each party is important. If one person signs while feeling rushed or threatened, a judge could find coercion. So protect the process, time, transparency, and access to advice. Red flags to watch for. Punitive penalties for leaving, clauses that try to waive child support, or secretive deadlines that force quick signatures. If it reads like punishment, it's probably problematic. If you smell coercion, sudden ultimatums, threats, or a demand for sign now, stop. Ask for time. Suggest a mediator, or get counsel involved. Protecting the vulnerable partner protects the agreement's integrity.
Let's bring this back to intimacy. Planning can actually strengthen connection. Try a monthly check-in, coffee, and 10 minutes about budgets and routines. It turns a one-off awkward talk into a regular partnership practice.
Quick recap before we go. Start early. Use relationship-first language. Insist on full disclosure. Involve counsel. Build flexible routine promises. And pause if anything feels coercive. Those steps protect both your legal future and your love. One last thing. A music tie-in, because I love a good metaphor. Think of that 90s R&B line, "You'll always be a part of me." A well-framed prenup is a similar kind of promise, honest, intentional, and aimed at keeping the people you love safe. It honors commitment.
If you'd like a short script to use tonight, here it is again exactly. I love you, and I'm excited about marrying you. I want us to protect our family and our routines. Can we schedule an afternoon to talk about money, kids, and the things that matter? Use it gently.
Thanks for spending this time with me. If this landed for you, subscribe so you don't miss future episodes mixing law, life, sports, and culture. And if you have a specific legal question, email Danielle at thelegalassistancecenter.net to book a free 30-minute consultation. Leave a comment or a DM with topics you'd like. Let's chat.
Thanks for listening to Danni's Den. I'll be back next week with more about parenting, relationships, and the small cultural things that hold us together. Take care.